Do you remember your first job? The nervousness you felt whenever you walk in on that first day? Like every little thing you did could put the business 6 feet under? What if I were to tell you that nervousness has gotten worse over time due to the age range between managers and new hires in most jobs? It's created a pressing issue where employers are disappointing employees for needing extra training with things like soft skills. The words I'm speaking about are mostly directed towards Gen Z workers, including myself. If you were to search up Gen Z workplace, nothing else, there are countless articles that talk about this, using sources like Forbes tells us Gen Z prefers results over long hours, while millennials and any generation above are willing to work longer hours. This imbalance of interest causes a lack of understanding in the workplace, leading to more stress, anxiety, and inevitably more mess ups on the job. This lack of understanding also breaks down communication between colleagues, causing more arguments and more disagreements, slowing down production even more. Now, I will be using the four-way test system to explain how we as a population can fix this. First, truth. Both employers and the employees must speak their views if we are to ever close this gap of misunderstanding. Otherwise, the issue will never become clear and the gap will widen even further. Second would be fairness. This situation stifles the growth of the new generation's careers, which will over time reduce the bar for quality expected in the workplace. In order to avoid that, employers must prioritize new workers and their development. Number three, goodwill and friendships. Fixing this rift will allow for better connections between the two. More flexibility will be created between workers in the workplace and eventually allowing for higher productivity because of comfort. Finally, fourth, how will this be beneficial? I've already listed a couple of benefits, but the most major one I've yet to say would be the butterfly effect. If the workplace environment improves now, then it will eventually branch out and improve other many factors like production, time management, and at best, even mental health. So this brings me to ask you, if you're an employer, next time you interact with a new worker, think about if they need extra guidance and be careful to not indirectly put them down in the process. If you are an employee, please sit down with your employer and tell them how you work best so that they can help you in your career. If you share your strengths and weaknesses, you will inevitably be seen as someone who is willing to put in the work and time to improve, being seen more as a valuable asset rather than just another worker along the worker tree, while at the same time improving your own abilities. If you follow these steps, all four of them, I can almost guarantee that you will inevitably end up improving this situation of ours and it will not go on. Thank you for your time listening and have a fair day.